Hey, you right guys, straight from just Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to The Breakfast Club, which is, I did have the number of which film reaction this is, but alas I cannot remember, so this is what Patreons voted for. It's quite interesting to do a film like this. I don't think we've done a film that is this old and iconic. We've done a lot of recent films and a lot of animated films and, you know, films that have come out straight like to all the boys I love before I reacted to in the week it was released, because, you know, people wanted it on YouTube and stuff, so I don't think I even did a poll for that. But yeah, this one, I'm actually glad this one won. It'd be nice to... The Breakfast Club is a film that I've heard about for years and years. I believe it came out in 1985, I think. Let me check that actually. The Breakfast Club is just a film that everyone talks about. I think even my sister has seen it. And I'm excited, dude. It's very short. I know the premise of it. I know it's about teenagers who get held back in detention. That is literally all I know. I don't know anything else. I think I know like the last shot as well is someone putting their like fist in the air, because I've seen like a video of like iconic endings and iconic shots kind of thing. And that is one of those. I don't know the meaning behind it. I'm sure the shot will mean a lot more when we know the reasoning behind it. So I'm actually very excited to watch this, because it seems like a film that I'd enjoy, and fingers crossed that I do enjoy it. We'll see. So thank you to all the patrons who still help support the channel through these film reactions and, you know, voting for them. I'll have up a poll next week as we're recording this as well, for whatever film you want to do next. I'm enjoying getting back into the film reaction kind of things, because that film I haven't been able to delve into too much recently. I want to get back into like watching a lot more, so film reactions is also a good addition to being able to do that. So anyway guys, The Breakfast Club, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like, and let's go. Oh, look at that Universal logo, dude. David Bowie. A golf, to be fair.
It's so absurd I have to be here on a Saturday.
I know, what a shame.
It's not like I'm a detective or anything.
I wonder if this school is still like a thing.
Hey, I screwed around.
I will go with these different like stereotypes already. He does not look like a high school student. I like how you see all these little details already about like that, and the jock character as well. Well.
I want to congratulate you.
Is that it? 1, 2,
Time.
there's only 5.
Excuse me, sir.
Ponder the error of your ways.
Nice.
I do not mean a single word repeated 1,000 times. Is that clear, Mr.?
Yeah, you know, I can answer that right now, sir. You know, that'd be no for me, because...
Sit down, Johnson.
Oh, that noise, right in nails. People can hear that from the front.
If you eat in your hand, you're not going to be hungry for lunch.
I'd just power through it in like an hour and then sleep.
Why don't you go close that door? We'll get the prom queen impregnated. Hey,
Jesus.
hey. Butt face.
Did you call him a butt face? Oh, classic insult.
You couldn't ignore me if you tried.
I mean, true.
So,
I want to know more about this character who said nothing.
Hey, what's going on in there?
What a terrible team. Look at his calendar. Wait, is that a calendar?
if you disappear forever, it wouldn't make any difference.
Oh.
You may as well not even exist.
But I'm not going to run out and join one of their fucking clubs.
So let's watch the mouth, huh?
Physics
There's no swear words in this room.
The Latin club and the physics club.
He's kind of cute. I kind of like I don't know his name.
My cousin Kendall from my Indiana.
Oh, he's cute.
She's eating like really weird foods.
I like her. She hasn't said a word.
You guys keep up your talking and Vernon's gonna come right in here.
He is not a student. He's a dad, straight up. Oh, here come... I don't know his name. What's he doing?
What are you gonna do?
Drop dead, I hope.
Ooh. Yo, whipped out the big bones already. It's only 10 minutes in.
Been here before. I know what I'm doing.
I bet you can't get in or something. Can you not get in? No, he can't get in. I thought he'd like malfunction the door. Oh, it'll keep shutting.
I think a screw fell out of it.
Just closed, sir.
Backing each other up.
It doesn't talk, sir. The door's way too heavy, sir.
Right.
And your car.
That one time he puts a chair in front of it, it just slams like this.
Let's go.
If I was his teacher, I'm like, I've been here. Why am I here on a Saturday?
Eat my shorts.
You just bought yourself another Saturday, Mr.
Bart Simpson. I guess he did that
2
first.
months, I got you.
Jeez,
I got you.
2 months.
What can I say?
The next time I have to come in here, I'm cracking skulls.
Why is he what? What? They're all insane. I didn't think it would start like straight away into the detention like the first scene. I thought they'd like be a bit of other all asleep. But yeah, I like that he's just kind of throwing it straight into the detention.
Dad told me just to blow her off.
I actually kind of like her as well. I feel like all 5 of them so far, I like even a little bit, which is nice.
Study. Idiot, anyway. But if you say you get along with your parents, well, you're a liar, too.
Whoa!
Look, I could see you getting all bunged up for them making you wear these kind of clothes. Face it, you're a neo-maxi zoom dweeby. What would you be
What the
doing if you
fuck's
wanted
that
to
even
make
mean?
yourself a better citizen?
Oh, why is he bullying her, dude?
Over the bra,
It's like I want to like him.
under the blouse.
I said leave her alone.
Yeah, stick up for it. Has he got a blue streak?
You
is it?
gonna make...
Anytime you're ready, pal.
Oh, what the fuck? I mean, fair play.
I don't want to get into this with you, man.
He did wreck him, to be fair.
Because I'd kill you. Shit.
Okay. Let's put that way.
You don't talk to her. You don't look at her.
Stop the
You don't even
knife.
think about her. You understand me?
I looked through your letters. Looked through your lockers.
Now he's piping up.
Your conversations. You don't know that, but I do.
Even he's bored. She's so weird, I love her. Is she gonna talk? I'm waiting. How long's it been? 30 minutes already? Yo, that's...
Can I ask?
Jesus. It would have been like 15.
You want to see a picture of a guy with elephantitis of the nuts?
I wonder how long it took to film this film.
How do you think he rides a bike?
I'm curious.
Cherry. When have you ever gotten laid?
I've laid lots of times.
I've played lots of times.
Oh, pig.
No, I'm not. I'm not. John said.
Drag him into this shit.
That's-
Does everyone have a crush on Claire? I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm more of the silent girl
Were you or
kind,
were you not
but...
motioning to Claire?
What the fuck? Yo, I love her, fuck. Oh my god. Look at the elf scene. Anyway.
Son? Yeah, Dad? How was your day, pal? Super.
I mean, that's how I'd imagine it to be.
How'd... Yes, dear. Isn't life swell?
Thinks he lives the perfect life.
Fuck you. No, Dad. What about you? Fuck you!
Fuck.
What about you? Fuck you! Is that for real? You want to come over sometime?
That's great shit.
God.
Part of your image. I don't believe a word of it.
You don't believe me?
No.
I believe him.
Did I stutter?
I like him. He's a proper knob, but like that one scene explains a lot. I forgot about the teacher. Like, is the teacher not hearing all this and being like, they're not doing fuck all. Wrecked. Absolutely ruined. Sorry, Richard.
Ask me one more question and I'm beating the shit out of you.
You say that a lot, mate. I mean, to be fair though, he did threaten cannibal, so. Oh, bollocks! Run! She don't give a fuck. As you're watching these scenes, you can't like, these are iconic scenes and I'm seeing them for the first time. It's cool.
Get back to the library, Keith. You're doing it.
Oh, a martyr. Lost his shoe.
For better hallway vision.
No, I wanted to stay, dude. Doesn't be the same. I mean, he's a little shit, but
You think anybody's gonna believe you?
this teacher,
You think
man.
anybody is gonna take your word over mine? I'm a man of respect around here. They love me around here. I'm a swell guy. You're a lying
A swell
shit,
guy.
and everybody knows it. Get on your feet, pal. Let's find out how tough you are. I want to know right now.
He didn't even say it as well. It's like the one time he's not saying anything. Nice.
Suppose you won't be needing a drink. Naked lady says. Forgot my pencil.
So he wasn't gone for long. Hide. Please.
God's name is going on in. Watch your tongue, young man. Watch it. What is this?
I don't want to saving him as well. It's like,
What is that noise?
oh no.
Really, sir, there wasn't any noise.
Mad.
That was not.
This teacher's so dumb. I love it.
I may not.
Oh, she's going to join him. Can't we just all go? Yup. Even the nerd's cool. Hey. I swear I've seen that shot before. I didn't know it's a breakfast club though. Oh, look all bonding.
Do you know how popular I am?
I have an idea, I'm sure.
Everybody loves me so much.
Rude. Oh my god! Steambox, let's go fucking run in. There we go, maybe you'll be more fun now. What the fuck? That makes sense.
Mr. Tierney. A history of.
Oh, Cole's return.
Certain people would be very, very embarrassed. I would really appreciate it.
It's annoying, that slip, the continuity of it, it's like, off.
Us. What are you gonna do?
Oh, now it's not, what the fuck?
Got $50?
The slip at the front of the cabinet was not slanted up on the first shot. Straight up, it was straight.
You got a minute?
Your middle name is Ralph.
Oh, she said on the line.
I stole your wallet.
Hey, and she was honest.
How come you got so much shit in your purse?
How come you have so many girlfriends?
I asked
Oh,
you first,
What do you need a fake ID for?
so I can vote.
so I can vote.
In my bag?
Oh, everything. I want to see what's in her bag. I mean, cool. Like she's trying to bond, at least.
Never mind. Forget it. Everything's cool.
No, open up more.
No.
Oh, is he going to talk to her? Oh, he's kind of cute, he is. He's growing on me a bit.
You have problems.
Oh, I have problems.
Here we go.
Everything everybody ever tells.
But I didn't dump my purse out on the couch and invite people into my problems.
Yeah, because she was the one who, when she left the car, she went to go to the window, but whoever was driving drove off. I'm assuming it was one of the parents. I'm glad she, like, Actually, I was kind of thinking, is she going to say anything throughout the whole film? Oh, he would bond with that. Fuck.
What did you want?
He would vibe with that because it feels like his dad.
Carl, don't be a goof.
Carl is a god. Pipe down.
Would you drive to school naked?
For $1 million, yes.
Would I have to get out of the car?
I'll do anything sexual. I don't need $1 million to do anything.
Okay.
Have you ever done it?
We've had this conversation.
I don't screw to get respect.
How's a dig at Campbell? Why do I keep calling him Campbell? Where does this come from?
Face it. Why don't you just answer the question?
Be honest.
No big deal.
Yeah, answer it. Answer the question, Claire.
Jesus, it's peer pressure though.
I'm a compulsive liar.
You
Woo!
are such. I can't believe you. You're so weird. You don't say anything
Oh.
all day, and then when you open your mouth,
Can't think for himself.
Oh,
She's right. Larry Lester's buns together.
That was
oh yeah, why were they even all in detention? I guess we don't know.
Most of his hair came off and some skin, too.
Jesus.
I won't tolerate any losers in this family.
I picked up that was the case from the first scene as well.
Win! 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 It's like me, you know, like with my grades. Like when I
Oh, they're all opening up too.
and like when I look in at myself, you know. You seen some of the don'ts that take shot?
I take shot.
Yeah.
You must be a...
Bender, did you know without trigonometry there'd be no engineering?
Without labs, there'd be no life.
neither one
Woo!
of you better. There's one thing I can do.
Sing. What should we say?
No, forget it. It's way too embarrassing.
You ever seen Wild Kingdom?
Alright. Great.
Excelente.
Don't do that to her. You swore to God you wouldn't laugh.
Am I laughing?
You fucking prick.
Jesus.
I may as well not even exist at this school. Remember?
I mean, you did say those things.
You know, I have just as many feelings as you do, and it hurts just as much when somebody steps all over them.
I was gonna say.
Did you work for the money?
Shut
For those
your
earrings?
mouth.
Or did your daddy buy those?
Shut
He's still going. Fuck.
Okay, so go home and cry to your daddy. Don't cry here, okay?
Well, that ruined the mood. Jeez.
I mean, picture this. You're there with all the sports. You know exactly what you do. You say hi.
Drag Ryan down. Ryan up.
You really liked him. Same exact thing.
You are a bitch!
Jeez.
Why? 'Cause I'm telling
Wow.
the truth? That makes me a bitch?
No, to stand up to your friends and tell them that you're gonna like who you
Oh,
want.
he's
Hey, what
crying.
about you hypocrite? Or take Brian out to the parking lot.
She's
Brian,
in
what
the
about
side
Nancy, for that matter? What about me?
Rich, drunk mother in the Caribbean.
Shut up!
And as far as being concerned,
These
about
two
what
just
you and I walked down the hallway
need to
school,
kiss and make up.
You think I don't understand pressure, Claire? Well, fuck you!
Everyone's just going after Claire. I think 3 people have told her to fuck off.
Oh, this flag. Going off in my locker.
A flare gun?
Not
Jesus.
funny.
I was wondering what he meant about the whole light thing.
I
What?
didn't have anything better to do.
What the fuck, Alison? Me when I get a strike on my channel. Well, the teacher hadn't even checked on him. Like, what if he was dying? Wow, they've just convinced him to write all their papers.
It's a lot better.
I'm curious what is happening. Well, I know what's happening, but like, we're gonna have a big reveal. Is this it? Reveal time? Oh shit! He's shook, dude. Not gonna lie though, I kind of vibed with the hair how I was before, but that's each to their own.
Why? Claire did it.
Whatever it is, Claire did it.
Just so different.
Oh, yo, he's like perplexed, dude.
See you next Saturday. Yeah.
Next Saturday, yes. Oh, Cole's a geek. Oh, they're holding hands! And, I mean, fair play. It's a kiss I never thought would happen at the start of the film, but I'm here for it. Hey, you got one of the earrings. Go, 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 go. Oh. In front of the parents as well.
The Breakfast Club.
There it is. Wow, dude. Oh, that's pretty fancy, so 85. Okay, dude, that was mad. If I didn't say much during that reaction, that was because I was just so entranced by that film. Starting it, you like, okay, it's a classic. Everyone kind of knows of The Breakfast Club as a film, and for me, it's like I have been good in my life with film, like watching classics as well, and films that are coming out year by year, and I kind of keep up with that. But I've always lacked in this film. Isn't even like really old. It's 85. It's not like really old. Like you can go way back to black and white films, and there's loads. But even though I have seen a lot of old classic films, there's still so many more that I haven't seen. Like I haven't seen Goodfellas, which I know is like one that I really want to watch. And then The Breakfast Club was one. I've seen it now, obviously, but that was one that I've really wanted to watch for so long, and I'm actually very glad that kind of won the poll because that. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. That might technically be the best film I've reacted to, hands down. That might possibly be the best film that I've seen this year so far. Like that hasn't come out in 2019, obviously, but like even new films that I just haven't seen before, I always kind of like consider them as well. But the best film that I've seen this year that I haven't seen before, I think at the moment the best film that I've seen this year is The House That Jack Built, which came out last year, I believe. I'd say this might be better. Two very different films, but there was just something about this that just worked because I'm trying. In my head, as the film was starting to wrap up, it was when they were all dancing and stuff. I was kind of in my head like, do I actually have a negative with this film at all? It's such a simple film. It's so simple, but this is one that you can watch now in the modern day and it still completely works and it's completely relevant. Like this story, I'm not saying that if this film came out today it would work, not like, because obviously it'd be a lot different. Like if they don't, I'm not saying they need to remake The Breakfast Club. I'm saying if this film didn't exist but they took the story and then made it into a film today, it would still completely work. It's nice and refreshing, even though this is an old film. It's nice and refreshing to actually watch a film where it's kind of it's just dialogue. There's no action sequences. It was all 90% of it was set in one room, which was the library room. 90% of it was like we had a few other scenes as well where they were running around the school, and we had the outside of the school, I guess, and where the principal was kind of chilling out at. Primarily focused in that one room, and it worked so well. Also, as well, something I love about not every film, but some films, and this one is in that category. But when a film ends, and in your head you're like, where do these characters go from here? Like they still have what does happen on the Monday? Do they talk to each other? What happens? Like you want to see more. And I know there's not like is there actually a Breakfast Club too? I know it's not like part of that story, but yeah, there's not. But I don't think there is anyway. The never aired sequel to the they had a Breakfast Club 2, but it never aired, which focused on the college career of John Bender. I'm gonna look into a bit of this film after I wrapped up. But yeah, just like when the film ends, you knew their lives still went on. It's not like that when the film ended, it's where the characters ended and that's it. Like this was one day of their lives, but they had so much leading up to that one day, and they'll have so much after the day has ended. And I'm not saying it like needs a sequel to show that, but it's just interesting when a film has finished and you kind of in your head you imagine, like in my head I'd like to think that they all spoke to each other on the Monday and they sorted their lives out with their parents and never, John Bender grew up to be a great guy, which would be nice because even though John Bender did have moments where you're like, this guy's an idiot, it still worked so well for his character, and you could see sometimes why it was the way it was, because of when he was a really great scene was when he's reenacting how home life was for him as well. There's so many scenes in this film that were just so well done, and John Bender, even though he's like a bit of a dickhead at times, he's still such a great, well-written character. And that's the thing, they all five. I thought this was a film where there was like 8 characters for some reason, but there's only 5. So, well, I guess technically you had the principal and Carl, the kid. I liked Carl, he was sick. Even the little nerd kid, he had not a lot to him, it's just like the reason was that he got an F, but you saw what that meant to him and how it affected him, so that was a big deal to him. John Bender, who we had quite a lot of. The jock guy, I'm going to be quite bad with names. But yeah, he really grew on me. He was the one that I just was not bothered about for the first half of the film. And then switched up. I think it was basically when they started smoking weed. I was like, okay, he's actually alright. And then when he was when he went to speak to Alison as well in private, I thought that was really good. Alison was my favourite. She was my favourite character. She was so good. So weird. But just, and when she was like, do you want to know why I'm here? Because I just had nothing better to do. I was like, oh, I love her so much. She was such a good character. I'd say her and John Bender were my two favourites. I really liked Sarah. I'm going to get the cast. I'm going to get the names up because I don't want to be wrong. But I think her name was Sarah. I actually really liked her as well. She was one that I liked pretty early on. Claire. Where did I get Sarah from? My God, where am I getting these names from? Yo, Brian. Yo, they all look so old now. Mad. They all look so old. That's crazy, dude. Brian doesn't even look like Brian. And John Bender, what the fuck? That's mad. That's actually really baffled me. 59. But yeah, anyway. Sorry, that just really took me off guard. That's crazy. Jesus. Where was that? Claire. Claire's her name, not Sarah. But Claire, she was a really great character as well. She had everyone kind of went after her a little bit, which was a bit sad, but yeah, she had a lot to her. So it wasn't even like they had a lot to their character, but it was just because they're teenagers. It's like everything to them is a big deal. And even though it might seem like a small deal, like Brian getting an F, like I said, it was a big deal to him, and it showed. So I'm running out of footage, but yeah, this was an incredible film. I really, really enjoyed reacting to this and enjoyed watching. I'm definitely going to watch it again at some point. I'm going 10 out of 10. I don't have a singular flaw with it. So thank you guys for voting for that one, because I was pleasantly surprised. I went in knowing it would be a good film, but I didn't think it would be a 10 out of 10 because it was 1 hour and a half. Just flew by. Like the first 30 minutes when I checked it was like 30 minutes shit. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for supporting the channel on Patreon. I'll have a poll soon for the next film. Until then, peace.